Well, that's sad. We need to meet somehow. Oh, sorry.
Penis?
In the nuts. We meet in the nuts.
Hey, everybody. We are
Ouch.
Dicey Decisions. This is our Twist of Fate campaign.
Twisted
running-
Nuts campaign.
Yeah, well, testicle torsion. Testicle torsion might be the episode name.
Testicular torsion.
DBT.
We're playing through Planescape's Turn of Fortune's Wheel with Book of Many Things content layered on top into where we are now, which is Vecna and taking the characters where they started at level 3 all 20.
You're cutting out.
I'm cutting out.
Oh my gosh, we're having so many sound issues.
It's familial.
It could be a Discord issue. I know the Discord was bugging out earlier.
It was.
I'm cutting out.
You're
Not
fine
Just when
now.
you get like my volume.
Mm-hmm.
So this.
So like I said,
is
it's
okay.
familial.
Yes.
Yes.
Huh. I will try to keep my voice calm and at this level. We'll see how that works.
I don't feel like it had to do with that, but you do you.
We got the shorts.
Well, if it happens again, we may have to take a pause and restart. However,
Quit stretching your neck out. What are you doing? Sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm such a mom. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you.
And his actual mom is sitting right here. And I didn't say anything.
So we are running through this Vecna Eve of Ruin. Last episode, our heroes were figuring out what had happened as they went through a portal to the Astral Sea. And when the portal opened, it immediately opened a series of portals on Sigil, which the Wizards 3 went off to inspect as they sent the party to go get the second piece of the Rod of 7 Parts. In doing so, the heroes came across a crashed starship that had fractured into 3 sections as it crashed into what appears to be the floating form of a dying Lady of Pain. So as the party raced to attempt to move from section of this ship, they were attacked by some local vulture-esque creatures trying to find something tasty to eat.
I mean, that's a generous description of them.
And as Asol and Quinn burst forward ahead to try to race closer to finding an answer with the intent of going up to the front section of the ship, attempted a teleportation spell that took them to the center section of the ship, as things are not working quite normally around this vehicle, or the remnants of this vehicle as it pertains to teleportation magic. And given the fact that this all had happened, Asol chose to call on an old friend and invoked the name of the Time Dragon, which I don't think we had in the episode. Does anybody remember the Time Dragons?
Got it back in my notes way back.
It's Renes Nupra.
Yes. So Ren, we'll call them,
Yeah.
was summoned and immediately took the direction of Asol to bring the ship back before the crash, make the ship whole again, set it back in time, and did so. However, the ship was still headed towards the floating form of the Lady of Pain. Asol tried to banish the Lady of Pain to get them out of the way of the ship, which is a really smart idea, except the Lady of Pain does not like being targeted with spells, and took Asol directly down to 1 hit point as punishment for said injustice against her. And moments before the crash, Quinn
All
was
about consent.
Quinn was able to snatch the piece of the Rod of Seven Parts, which was helping power this ship to allow it to move through the astral sea at a very unique mode of transportation, as it were, and was able to stash that in the bag. But moments before, Asol tried to halt this. The ship ended up crashing, with Quinn leaping off, but Asol getting caught and crushed under. As the ship has crashed, it has now fallen back into the three sections where they originally found. Turns time back. While that's happening, the rest of the soul, Quinn.
Oh, you are really cutting out a lot tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is your mic?
It's right
Like,
here.
It might just need to be closer to your face, like a little closer up.
As an experiment, just hold it in front of you for a minute and talk, and let's see if it happens.
Like a showman's microphone.
Oh, you have yours sitting on your desk. Oh,
Is that weird?
I have a microphone arm.
I do too.
How about now?
Well,
It sounds
Oh,
good
you
for
have-
now. You're gonna have
You
to just
haven't-
keep
Yeah,
talking.
you haven't broken up yet, so you'll just have to talk and see if it stops.
So with the ships crashing, the rest of the party, two members were in a tiny hut protected against the scavengers. Two other members were in gaseous form as clouds. And I don't remember where Lorelei was. I think she was on her own near the hut.
Running, just going
Yeah,
very
but
fast.
I outrun them, so
Yeah.
they could chase me for forever, but I'll always outrun them.
With the crash of the ship, the creatures immediately scatter and they are no longer an issue for you. And you did watch as the ship crashed, and you did see Quinn in the distance get clear, but you have no line of sight to see what has happened to Asol. And because Asol is buried in somewhere inside this ship, we have to stay in initiative.
Great.
So, not worrying about a map, we're just worrying about distances and travel for most of you at this point, except for Quinn and Asol. As appropriate, I will put you on maps. We will begin with the top of the round with Kaylin. We don't have Justin this evening, so Corin will be running Kaylin for us.
I would
Alien is in
assume
the tiny hut.
Kaylin, seeing what has happened, would turn to Gil and say, "Can you get us to that ship?"
In a matter of seconds.
He will pull out probably one of his healing potions and just have it in hand. And just say, "Ready when you are."
Well, that
course.
brings us to Gil's action.
I will float him and I out of the dome so as to speak to the two clouds and Lorelei and say, "I have a great fear that something ill has happened towards the crash. I am taking Kaylin and I to investigate alongside Quinn. Is everyone here situated?" I say, looking at the one other person who can talk aside from Kaylin.
Yeah.
Telepathic bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, can we talk to the clouds with telepathy?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. So then you all hear that, and Gil says, "Attempt to meet us at the crash," and I'm going to dimension door Kaylin and I 500 feet directly to where I assume Asol may be in the area of Quinn.
Well,
So
you're gonna learn what I learned.
Are you trying to land on the ship or near it?
Well, there's not a lot of ship to land on anymore, really, so I'm going to put Kaylin and I above the ship with like a bird's eye view, like rescue helicopter style, but not too far above.
Okay. Good to know. So you are definitely able to do that, and you do arrive where you intend because you are not actually touching the ship.
Which part of the ship does he go to?
Yes, there are 3 sections. The one that's behind you that you guys were on earlier is the rear of the ship. The center section of the ship is about 200 feet from where you are, and it's 450 feet to the front part of the ship, and that is where you see Quinn above the ship.
Then I'll go to Quinn, essentially.
Okay. All right.
Because
So
I know Quinn and Asol left with each other, so.
Yes. Let me.
The cat won't let go of my hand.
So the Quinn would be there. And then you taking who? Keelan and yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Gil. Great. So they pop up. I'm going to share this map here. They pop up next to or near Quinn, near the front of the ship.
Where is Asol?
Point down. I just sort of look down at the ship helplessly.
Hell.
So what you see with this front section of the ship is it's like ripped open, towards where it would attach to the center of the ship, and you can tell there's multiple levels, and the front of this thing is crashed into
The god.
the body of the goddess. Yes.
And
I-
out loud, I will say, he was standing on the front of the ship. The last thing I saw was he touched the Lady of Pain, and then everything sort of exploded.
We'll just attempt to psychically communicate with Asol, which evidently won't work. And then Gil is just going to use his 60 feet of fly, or I guess 50, because he pulled Kalen and he out of the dome, and just start flying through any of the wreckage he can fit through to see if he can find anything. If that's on the map, then I'll go there. But
So you're trying to move after your spell. How far?
50 feet, because I can fly 50 at least
So
now.
there's 2 levels below the one you're on. Do you want to go to the next level or to the bottom level?
I'll go to the next,
Okay.
and then if I have enough, even further beyond, because I'm really fast right now.
Yep. So I'm going to put you here. Gil. So this is kind of where into the second level you see there's a couple of fallen beams. There's stairs going down in the center that go down even further to the next section down, and then there's doorways here that lead towards the front of the ship.
Well, I gotta do a thorough search, so I will start just run. If there's a clear space I can go through, I'll just cycle the whole thing and open doors and stuff like that if they open.
So this one, I'll need a athletics check to try to open this door.
That will go very well. In the name of friendship, I bash this door. 1.
He does not fuck with me.
The door pushes you back.
I think I fractured my Ow.
Everything. Literally everything.
And we'll
Then,
say that's the end of your movement and such.
yeah.
All right, Asol, you are unconscious. Please make me a death saving throw.
What if it had been a 20, bro? Can you imagine?
He
It
bursts
would have been a
out.
really fortunate way to start.
Mhm.
On the die, it was way closer to a 1, actually.
Yeah.
In your unconscious state, you feel a deep connection to this goddess of yours who is currently losing the battle of life versus death. And as you are beginning that same battle, she shares an image of Sigil and an invasion of Sigil by the Whispered One and his minions. And she shows you a huge battle between many different denizens from many different planes who gather together to fight up against Vecna and his demonic troops. And in this vision, she pushes Vecna out of Sigil. And you get the sense that this happened once upon a time. Calistric, it's your turn.
Okay. The mood is somber. Although I am about 400 feet away, and I have just been spending the last 6 seconds as mist. This is the first time I've ever been a mist, and it's thrilling. I barely know. Okay. I would like, Scott, I'd like you to tell me what kind of roll I should make to even take my focus away from being a mist, because I just love it.
Well,
I would notice everything's going on.
you watched the ship reform, you watched the ship recrash,
Right.
you watched Asol hop free and have not seen Asol.
Right.
And
But it is
Asol
400
and
feet
Asol.
away and hard to see.
And these creatures that were chasing you because of the crash have scattered.
Right.
So there's a lot of chaos around you.
There is. And I don't know how to stop being a mist. And I'm enjoying myself. I will see 2 of my friends disappear and potentially notice them appear.
And he spoke to you in your head, so you understood that.
Right. They're going, I'm going to relax. I'm just going to drift. And I'm going to just let the space winds blow me where they will. I'm not trying to go in any particular direction. I'm just drifting.
Okay.
That is all. I would
right.
actually like to take a perception check to notice everything. I want to pay attention to everything else apart from the ship, because I kind of don't want to worry about it right now. Yeah. So I just rolled a 23 to observe the
So
the
as
universe.
you're floating the cloud and just kind of watching things happen, and watching the kind of remnants of this crash moment, and floating and feeling this degree of nothingness, you see this small form that seems to be moving in the direction of the center section of the ship at rapid speed, as if it is. And as it comes closer, you realize it is a very small ship, like a small rowboat of sorts, size comparison to the ship that you're exploring.
So speeding toward the centerpiece.
Speeding towards the centerpiece. And as it gets closer, you realize that there's 2 creatures on the ship. One is a very large tree with limbs and a face, and it's got outstretched arms and it's pointing out, and at the very bow of the ship is a black dog, and they are both frightened and scared, and it looks like they're about to crash into the center section of.
Okay. Then, very bemusedly and lazily, I will say, Quinn, little brother, look to the center of the broken ship. We have visitors, I believe. How lovely. That's all.
Are you okay?
I am so wonderful.
I'm glad one of us is.
And that will bring us to Vora.
Vora is going to, with as much verbal force as she can, since she doesn't have hands right now, if she could smack Cal, she would, and she's going to say, snap out of it. And in this form, we can take the dash action. I'm assuming that he comes with me since I brought him with me. I picked him up to Windwalk. So we are actually allowed to take the dash action, and I have a fly speed of 300 feet. And I would I would actually like for us to dash, but not at the same level across. I'd like us to angle it so that we are actually losing altitude, and
like,
distance.
Whoa!
Okay. So your goal is to get to Quinn and Kaylin?
Yeah, I'm trying to, because we were way up there, so I'm trying to reduce our altitude and cover distance. So we're going to go down at an angle.
Right. So you can move you can't move Callus.
Even though I carried him on the Windwalk?
You turn him into the cloud.
He's into
He's his own cloud. He can make his own decisions.
correct.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to say snap out of it, and I'm going to head that way.
I thought we could only go like 10 feet as clouds.
No, yeah, and you didn't know that. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Very, very fast clouds.
Yes. So you zip off without him.
Totally
Because
fine.
you can't force him as a cloud to move with you.
And I'm just going to, as we can talk, so I'm going to say, when you're done contemplating the universe, follow me. But I'm going to say it a lot meaner than that.
So your move and dash would get you there.
Okay.
Say it as mean as you can. I want to hear it.
I just said snap out of it. Let's go.
Okay. I'm
All right.
contemplating my navel.
And that brings us to Lorelei.
The best 6-second turn ever. I double move towards the boat.
And your movement currently is
60.
So
I go 120 feet.
120 feet. Okay.
And that's it. I'm still a little ways away.
Yep. You're about it was 450. So 3. What'd you do? 120?
Yeah.
Okay.
3-ish
So
turns more.
It'll be about that. Quinn.
Get there one day, guys.
So the center section of the ship is like a couple hundred feet away from where we are at the bow of the ship. Is that right?
Correct.
Well, I guess I look around to see the weird thing in the boat, and it's the dog, but there's really nothing I can do about it. My friend's down there almost dying, so I will. That's probably one of the weird. I definitely did not expect to see an ant and a dog in a rowboat about to crash into the center section of the ship. But honestly, it's been a really fucking weird day. So, I know about where I saw Asol standing when the crash happened. Right?
Yes.
He was pretty much at the bowsprit, like with his hand out, like trying to touch as the crash was going on.
Correct.
So I know he's not, unless he went through the wall of the ship, which I suppose is entirely possible, he's probably on the outside of the ship somewhere because he went pitching over the rail when the...
Right, but the front end of the ship, and you could see this from your point of view, is buried into the god.
And that, okay, so that's what I'm... Okay,
they're trying to get to where he might be easier through the ship
from
as
the
opposed
inside
to
of the ship because he is
right.
okay, got it. So it's subterranean at this point, essentially.
Correct.
There is no front of the ship. All right. Well, then I have about a 50-foot movement, 48-foot movement, I think.
Okay.
So I will follow Gil down the stairs, and I will go all the way to the bottom level if I can. Yeah, I see him breaking his arm against a door. The thing in the middle. So yeah, I head all the way down to the bottom and towards the front of the ship because I have a kind of sense of where Asol is, I think.
Yeah, so you are now on the lowest level. I put your token there. And there is a set of double doors that are slightly, racked from the damage in front of you.
Okay.
That would take you to the point of the ship.
Yeah. I am still concentrating on telekinesis, so I just with all of my mental force just slam the door, just pull them open as hard as I can.
And you see the form of Asol's body up against this fissure into his goddess that opens up, and you see that this ship has punctured into the goddess, and there seems to be a passageway into it.
It has to be an incredibly disconcerting feeling for a cleric to be literally inside their deity.
And remembering, you also, the ship was chasing a very large creature that must have gotten shoved inside.
Yeah, all of that seems very bad. But one problem and you say that there's a passage that continues on into the goddess past Asol?
Past Asol, correct.
Oh boy, that's Chekhov's weird passage into the god. Cool. All right. So I guess I have a little bit of movement left. So with any movement that I have left, I'm just basically going to try to get to Asol and administer a greater healing potion if possible.
Yeah, not a problem.
All right, so that's my potion of greater healing. So I'll let you roll it.
That's 4d4 plus 4 or 8?
I believe it's 4.
I think it's 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah,
that will
44.
be 12 hit points I get back.
All right.
Cool.
So you come to consciousness. We can now drop out of the imminent threat of someone dying. But at the end of this round, those that are still up above and can see that rowboat crash into the center section. And as it's coming down, both the tree and the dog are screaming. But they're screaming with human. It's not a dog barking. It is a dog screaming with a voice, like a humanoid style voice. So they're just like as they're coming down, and they crash into that section, the center section of the ship.
Okay.
So we are now out of initiative. Asol is no longer unconscious. So I'll take that off you.
And I will just my face just kind of swims into view over top of you, very concerned. Hey, you awake? You're right.
Are you talking to me, little brother?
No, I'm speaking out loud. You can't
No.
hear me.
Yeah.
Darn.
No, Cal, he's not talking to you. Come on.
I failed.
Well, not yet. Maybe if we keep staying here, but we probably got to go. Well, or not. I don't know. We may be able to fix it from here. And I kind of gesture to the hole that goes further into the Lady of Pain, and just it seems like there's a kind of a nasty splinter down there, and we might be able to get it out.
And as you're looking, you do notice. I'm going to switch maps for the two of you. There is a there is a very labored, pulsing heartbeat, as it were.
Hearing conversation, could Gil have come down to
Yeah,
meet the
I
two?
through the telepathic bond, I will say, I found him. He's alive. He's on the bottom. I've got him.
That is wonderful.
Just in the nick of time.
And I'm gonna go ahead and initiate the.
Also, there's a. Well, you should probably just come here if you can. Yeah, I would.
As Quinn is saying that, Asol is walking deeper.
Yeah, I'd like. Hurry, probably. And I'm like. I'm like kind of like walking really fast to like keep up with this fucking Loxodon. I'm 3.25 feet tall. Like, like really hurry.
You're smarter than me, so you do move faster than me.
Oh, that is true.
Not on
Phew,
foot,
alright.
because on foot you can move normal because this place has gravity.
Oh, that's right.
So, Asol,
We
are you
inside
moving
gravity.
in?
I am. Yes. Depending on what I'm seeing, I know you said there seems to be a heartbeat. Does this seem to be the beast or the lady?
Did you see that?
I do not have any
It's a
vision
black
on this
screen,
map.
but
It's
we
a
have the
black
map.
map for me.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we have the map, but it's black.
See you guys.
I also see you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We're hovering in a sea of nothing.
In a void.
Hold on. Stay there. It's a really cool looking map. I really hope this works. How about now?
Still nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, Fantasy Grounds. No. Oh, there we go. Yes.
Not me.
Not me.
I don't still.
Well, it should
There we
be
go.
just Quinn and Asol are on the map right now.
Right.
I'm making my way.
We can see it though now.
Definitely cannot see it. But maybe it'll show up eventually. That'd be cool.
All right. It's a really cool looking map. I hope it works.
I
Oh.
believe
Super cool
you.
looking.
I 100% believe you.
I can see it.
It popped in for
right.
me.
Okay, so story wise, I have to ask, Asol, are you trying to move ahead without
Without what? You cut out.
waiting for the group?
Yes. If Quinn pointed out that this is the lady and he sees a heartbeat, he is going to go push ahead.
Okay.
I do have a map now. Oh, it is cool.
So I can move 70 feet on foot with a move and a dash.
Finally, a chance to regather our forces and collect as a group before moving forward.
While all of this is going on,
Nope, you should probably hurry.
Fuck.
I'm gonna start the process of reverting. It takes a minute, so. And I'm gonna yell at Cal to get his
Or
butt
no
down
time
here.
at all.
I'm just putting people on the map, but you wouldn't necessarily be here at this moment yet. So just give me a second to get this figured out. I did not expect.
Soul to wake up and just walk in.
Yes, with very little hit points. Yes.
I'll bargain
not
with Cal
expect that.
too. I'll tell him that I'll turn him into a cloud another time. He needs to come down here now.
Who am I missing? I got Asol, Quinn, Kaylin, Gil, Lorelei, Calistrick, and Vora is who I'm missing.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
So, technically speaking, Gil would get there first. Kaylin would get there next. Then
Vora.
Vora.
Technically, Vora and Calistrix in cloud form, which then they have to spend a minute to get out of.
That's what I'm
which
saying.
means-
I'm still there. I can float around.
Yeah.
Right. So, resharing that so you guys can understand where you guys are when you get down there, but you're not quite there yet. So go ahead and move forward, Asol.
I just lost the map when you reshared
I
it.
also just lost the map.
Yes, so did I.
What?
I
You
don't
may
see
have
it.
Probably with the
understood it.
effect, it takes a second to like redraw for everybody, and I'm doing too much in my browser anyway.
Ah,
So
there it is.
All right.
yeah, it's
Ta-da.
back now.
Yes, I would move 5, 10, 15, 20.
The lovely shade of
So as
violet.
soon as you step onto it, you feel that this heartbeat, you feel it through your body coming through. And this is a very labored heartbeat of the lady. And as you get there,
To the initiative page. No reason.
We're going to fight the Lady of Pain's heartworms.
Digestive problems.
you hear a creature kind of gnawing and ripping at flesh
It's a tapeworm.
and crunching on it, and it is loud and it is obviously big.
I presume I cannot see it from where I am at.
No, but you can hear it.
Hearing that, I will say mentally, not even looking back, I can't stop trying to save her, and I will dash.
All right.
15.
I will hold on. Let me make the creature visible.
Oh dear God.
Yeah.
Who are you
Uh-huh.
saving, my friend? Who are we saving? Tell me one more time.
The lady
The
of
Lady of Pain, his
Lady
god.
of Pain.
Oh,
I have to ask, is that Jack wondering or is that Calistrix?
That's
That's
Calistrix. Cloudistrix, as it
I
were.
mean-
Cloudistrix.
Cloudistrix. Opened his mind a little too far.
That's the picture
Oh,
of
I
the
see.
creature.
ay,
Oh.
ay, ay, what the frick?
I said tapeworm. I didn't mean it.
I don't think that's a tapeworm, bro. That's a tape dragon.
A tape dragon.
Asol will move there and yell stop in all 4 languages he knows.
That will cause an initiative roll for everybody, please.
Dear.
I'm going to argue that has gotten a full round of travel for folks that were out on the outside traveling before this initiative hits. So that
So
should
I'm-
put
Wow.
Lorelei.
In.
Yes. You can start off, Gil, with Quinn here
Yep, and
Shucks.
so would Kalish or
and
Kaylin.
Kaylin would also
Yep.
be down there.
I'd be all the way in the back, and I go last. Hell yeah, brother.
Vora, would you have?
You don't go last. No, Quinn and Vora are tied.
We're last. Yeah.
Vora, would you be?
Garbage,
Do you have to be
yeah.
standing still to be reverting?
No,
Okay,
I do not.
so you would also be down here by that time. Cal, would you have taken that round of movement towards the ship, or are you going to
yeah.
stay floating?
Laura's yelling at me, of course. She's never yelled at me before. I've got to go fast.
Okay. All right.
Wish this
now
preparation bug would be fixed.
Oh, she probably has yelled at me before, but only in times of extreme consternation
Oh.
because I'm not listening very well.
Well, it is a slow creature, and Calistric, you are first, so you can make your way down to the bottom of the ship where Vora is on this turn.
Tell me how far I can move, Vora, because the spell that I'm reading says 10 feet.
10 feet? No. This is wind walk.
Oh, windwalk. Okay, I was
Yeah.
looking at gaseous something. Okay, windwalk. I can move right next to Vora, or do I want to go farther? I think I'm
No,
gonna.
I'm saying because you were a whole round behind because you stayed
Sure.
off.
All right,
This action gets you here.
got it. All right, yes, I'm
And
catching up.
You have
Right.
to take a magic action to revert.
If you want to start reverting back to normal.
Yes,
Okay.
Laura made me.
Gil.
Seeing what Asol is doing, despite my warnings, I will begin bolting forward.
Basically.
60 puts me literally right behind Asol as I sort of crash into your back and say, "You moron!" And then I'm going to throw my hands forward, and I am going to attempt to freeze this thing in place and force it to make a Constitution saving throw.
Do it.
Okay, I don't have a thing for that because it's my class ability.
Okay, I can
So-
roll it.
Just trying to beat a 17, I think.
Con save.
Which I'm sure this thing has a very good one. It fails!
Yes.
It is held. Let me read exactly what happens. Momentary stasis. This thing is not a large creature. Never mind. I thought it was huge.
Nope.
Then
So-
instead, could that have just been the slow spell?
Sure.
Okay, then
Is that
it is.
still a con save?
Let me check. I'm checking right now.
I mean, I'm going to keep the roll, so he would fail pretty much any.
He must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that would be worse. So
Okay.
you can put the whatever effect of the slow on him.
Is he targeted?
Yes.
Then he now has slow.
All right. Asol.
That's all.
Seeing this creature actively taking a bite out of my god, I am going to attempt to banish him with a 5th level spell slot. He will succeed on the banishment.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, technically, I have magic resistance. I would have had another shot at that wisdom save. So let me just re-roll that just in case.
You should fail anyway.
Which I
Thank
did.
you.
And I will kind of get up in his face and try to get his attention off of the lady.
Oh, you have it. That'll bring us to Kalen.
Movement of 40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's a move action. I do not believe he has any bonus action dash. So action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He will get here. See what is going on. Take a deep breath and second wind as a bonus action. Healing himself 5 hit points.
All right. It's Lorelai's turn. So by the end, if you double move, unless you were going to do anything else, you can be where I have put your token.
Nope, I will just double move.
All right. Now it is his turn. He is slowed. So does he only get one attack now?
Mm-hmm. He can do one thing. His movement is halved, his AC is
I'm
reduced, and
just
he can.
checking because spells changed.
Yeah.
I'm making sure
I
we're
mean-
not just remembering the old version.
Let's take a peek, shall we?
Because the effect that's on him is speed half, AC -2, save -2.
Affected target speed is halved. It takes a minus and dexterity saving throws. It cannot take reactions on its turns. It can either take an action or a bonus action, not both. It can make only one attack if it makes an attack action. If it casts a spell, I don't think this guy's going to be doing that. It has a 25% chance of failing.
Gotcha. Okay. So it will take its one action against Asol. And it will attempt to bite you.
Oh my god.
There's a 28 hit.
Yeah, that's a
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. So first there's this.
Yep. Which will put him back unconscious.
Hold on a second. There may be more. If the
Even
target
with
is large or smaller, it must succeed on a DC 20 saving throw or be swallowed. I don't know if you unconscious, if you can be.
What kind of saving throw is it?
Oh.
It's a strength save.
I guess that would be a DM rule, yeah.
Well, let's see what Fantasy Grounds says.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Auto fail. So you are swallowed. You have the blinded and constrained, restrained conditions, even though you're unconscious. And at the start of each of the turn, you might take more poison damage since you're inside the creature at the moment.
It won't come up.
That'll bring us to Quinn.
Well, I heard a really discomforting sound from a little further down the hallway. Sort of a.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 45, 50.
You see some rabbit pellets on the ground behind Kalen.
So, bonus action, I'm going to activate my innate sorcery. So, the red glow and the top, the whole shebang bang. And I am going to cast Scorching Ray at the Hurtalod.
All right.
And I'm going to cast this at 3rd level. So this is 4 beams.
Nice.
And I get advantage on each of these from innate sorcery.
Nice.
So
You didn't actually put the effect from innate sorcery on yourself.
I don't have it coded.
Oh, got you.
I don't believe. Yeah, I should code that, but I don't have it coded. So there you go. So I'll just do advantage by hand. How about that? So here's the first attack.
Totally hits.
That's a heat. I'll just roll the hits first, and then we'll do damage. Okay. Second attack is a 27, so that'll be a hit. Third attack is a 27, so that'll be a hit. And fourth attack, I was really hoping for a crit, but also a 27. So that is 4 hits of Scorching Ray. So in case there is damage reduction, there's the first one, second one, third one, fourth one.
Nice.
Ooh.
At the end of his turn, he was supposed to make a save on that slow, I
Yes.
believe. So let me re-roll that. That would be with advantage because of his magic resistance. You said it was a.
Yes, it's a wisdom saving throw. Well, he's not slow anymore.
Okay.
Would
That's
that
a
have
shitty
changed
spell.
any of the
Nope.
hit damage? No, okay, just making sure.
No, because at the end of his round is when he would have made that.
Yeah, it would have raised his AC by 2 for Quinn's attacks.
I'm not going to bother with it. They all hit.
Got you. I would hope his AC is not 23.
That would suck.
Right.
That would suck hard.
All right. So that'll take us to Vora.
I have the disintegrate back.
About all that Vora can do, and you're gonna have to help me because with my eye, I can't see all the lines. I want to see how far I can get. I guess I'll dash.
What's your movement speed?
Third.
So it was 300.
No, I'm not a. I'm. Has it been a minute?
That's it.
No.
We don't have to do minutes in this weird world.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Well,
So it's
that's-
instant. Oh, that's good.
It's instant.
Well,
That's
That's
for
right.
casting of spells. Is that also for the
Yes.
because durations of spells still last their full duration. Durations of spells are.
I initiated the revert while I was still up on the deck.
No, it hasn't been a minute.
Okay, because I
Yeah.
did this.
Point
I
something
did
out,
it.
guys.
I've answered that. It hasn't been a minute. What I'm saying is, because of the passage of time being different here, that time does not have to elapse.
Okay.
So just like
So
just like things that can happen instantaneously,
Yeah.
that can happen instantaneously. So
So yeah,
That is
So go ahead,
extremely
Laura.
lucky because the wording of the spell says while you're
right,
reverting for a minute, you're stunned.
right,
right.
and that's why I was trying to initiate it while we were out of initiative up on the deck. So
Got it.
I understand that's for your intent, but initiative started without you being able to control that.
got it. Okay. So am I a person now? Can I move?
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot see to count to get 60 feet.
If you use arrow keys, every punch of a key will be a square.
Okay. Nope, I get the right keyboard.
5, 10, 15,
20,
20,
25, 30,
35,
35,
40,
40, 45, 50, 55.
Done.
Okay. That brings us back to top of the round. Calistric.
Hi, I'm back in my own form. And I realized that something's happening up there and I better go help. So to here would be 60, right, Vora? You went 60?
Yeah.
So let me zoom in. 65, 70, 75, 80, and 85. Ooh. 90, 95, 100 is my full sprint. That's my action. With my bonus action, I will use a focus, marking it off now, to take the dodge.
Patient defense.
Yes, patient defense. So again, that's not coded, so I don't know.
I've got it.
myself
I've got it.
dodge, but thank you. And that is my turn. And as an insult, I will. It probably doesn't speak English, common, but I will growl at it. Bare my teeth.
That'll bring us to Gil.
Oh boy. I'm concentrating on slow. I could just hit it. But I want to get
slow has no effect.
I was
anymore.
gonna say, so I might just re-up it, but there's a chance it could just succeed. If I banish a creature and Asol is inside of it and the creature gets banished, does Asol fall out of it while it is banished?
believe rules our corpse are an object, and banish would.
You're
take
not
the
a corpse.
object.
You're
You
not a
are
corpse yet.
I guess,
Entity.
yeah.
When you die, then you'd go with it. But right now, you are a separate creature.
Correct.
I was thinking the same thing,
fuck
but
around
about
and find out.
polymorph.
That's not a bad idea either. Because I'm pretty sure
What happens
polymorph.
when you polymorph a creature into something tiny with a regular sized person in its throat?
I think there's a rule for that, like where they have to throw it up if their like new system doesn't accommodate it. Which would be funny watching a tiny bunny gag up Asol.
Not speak of
Ugh.
Galen's sister like that, dude.
Because if I can banish this thing, even on a whim, and get you out of there, then that's better than nothing.
Assuming that its home plane is not the astral.
Well, I mean, banish it for the time being, let everyone get here so we're a unit, and then, it comes back, and then we fight it. Is at least something.
So what's the plan?
Banish it. I'll banish it to see if it drops my elephant friend.
All right, go ahead and target it.
Okay. You.
You could be signing my death warrant.
It succeeded anyway. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
What a bummer.
I'll use that time to sort of fly over here to separate us in case it decides to have some sort of breath weapon, which these creatures love to have.
Okay.
And I'll peek around.
Asol, you are unconscious inside this creature's gullet. Make a death save.
Welcome back, buddy.
It's the beginning of your turn, and you have 1 hit point with a natural 20.
And the stomach acid knocked you out again.
I begin my turn inside.
You are inside this creature. What
Do
would
I
you
take-
like to do?
Do I take damage?
At the end of the round, you will.
Ah, heard. Heard.
Eric, heal thyself.
Or you
That
can try to
won't-
damage it.
That won't work. That won't work.
That
I was not expecting this.
Welcome
Yeah,
back. What's
don't
the
have a turn
plan?
planned exactly, huh?
Yeah, did not necessarily have the.
Thinking about sitting this one out, huh, buddy?
So what's the plan?
Cry a little bit first. Wonder where you are. Claw ineffectually at the insides. And then cast a spell.
Yeah. I feel like it's now or never,
Indeed.
right? Like
Are we in the lady's heart? Is that what we're hearing?
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
Okay.
we're inside the lady's something, hearing her heartbeat.
yeah, I will go ahead and using a 6th level spell slot cast Vampiric Touch. At 6th level.
Not bad.
And I'm gonna hopefully give him the worst heartburn of his life.
So is it a touch attack?
Yes.
That is guaranteed to hit
Okay.
because you are inside of it.
So it will be. He will take 25 points of necrotic damage, reduced to 12. Fuck!
Uh-oh.
I was using 20 points.
You're cutting
I
in and
mean-
out, Corin, when you yell like that.
In concept, it was awesome.
He only takes 12 points, so I only heal 12 points.
Correct.
Uh,
Anything else?
presuming I am
5,
blind, restrained,
Correct.
covered in acid. Bonus action, yell out as loud as possible. Dear God, I need your help.
Okay.
And he
God's
will.
dead.
He basically squelches that. This is a level of weakness in a massive body's voice that you probably have never heard before.
All right. So on your turn, as your turn ends,
Fucking-
you take 19 points of damage. And you go unconscious again. Is that right?
Yep.
All right.
Hmm.
Kaylin.
Let's kill it. Let's kill it fast. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. First attack with the dagger. Will hit. For 26. Do I have 2 instances? You can, I believe you need to take one of those d6s off, and I need to add a d4 for Dreadful Strike. Yeah. So if you can give him back 2 hit points.
Okay. Done.
Nick attack.
That one
And
hits as well.
second attack.
And that one hits as well.
For 3 hits, 14 plus, so that's 27 plus 14, 40 something hit points.
All right. That'll bring us to Lorelei.
Well, I will just need to. $45, 55. Oh, God. Kill it with fire. Oh, Jesus. That one. I am going to. Where is it? I'll just shoot it with a firebolt.
All right.
Hit.
That will hit.
And then I get an extra d8.
Nice. So 23
And-
points.
Yep. That's it.
All right. His turn. Calistrick is right there. And it is no longer slowed. So first attack with the claw. Rolls a natural 1 because of the dodge. Second attack with the claw. Rolls a 4 and misses because of the dodge. And the bite. Drops a crit. Drops a crit, but hits you with a 22.
Oh.
And strength saving throw of a 14. You fail. You are also swallowed inside the gullet with your buddy.
But he spits me up because there's not room for both of us.
It can hold 2 creatures. It says so
Damn.
in that block.
At least we can heal each other in here, right?
This is really bad.
And that'll bring us to Quinn.
Yeah, this is not great, Bob. Well,
Oh, that's awesome.
okay. So I'm still concentrating on telekinesis because we basically had just dropped out of initiative for
That's
less
fair.
than 30 seconds.
That is fair.
I may attempt to move a huge or smaller creature up to 30 feet in any direction within the spell's range. Okay. I can also move any huge or smaller object.
Okay.
Can I squeeze its neck and attempt to just pop one of my friends out of his throat?
I don't know that it's meant to do that unless you
With the
can do a
strength
specific kind of damage or specific amount of damage.
Okay, fair enough. Well, then I will just grab onto it with everything I can and just try to pick him up. Just send him 30 feet up to the ceiling.
Okay.
This is a strength saving throw. Let me target him, and this is at a DC. My DC is +1 from the sorceress innate sorcery. So this will be against a 20 instead of a 19, but I can only make it roll against it.
And he fails.
Cool, man. So I just kind of like concentrate on it, and he just like floats 30 feet up in the air.
Nice. All right.
He's suspended there.
That'll bring us to
How
Vora.
much more room do I have to send him up?
You could send him another 10 feet to the top of the chamber.
Okay. Okay, so it is restrained, and if I lift it in the air, it is suspended there. It falls at the end of my next turn unless I use this option on it again, and it fails the save. So I'm just holding it. It is restrained.
Okay. I can put that condition on him as well. All right. Vora, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move closer. I'm going to move up by Kaylin. And I am going to cast Lightning Bolt.
All right. Hold on. That's weird.
Why did his dice
He gets
roll?
advantage on dex saves from something.
From being restrained from
Being restrained. That's right. Well, he succeeded, so he'll take half.
Okay.
Classic +20 dexterity. Or sorry, +10.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This guy's slippery.
Okay. So he'll take 12 points.
All right. Zot, he gets shot with a lightning bolt, and that'll bring us to the top of the round. Back to Calistrek. You are inside this creature.
Okay. As a restrained creature, I know I've got. It's harder for me to hit. So, how do you think I could get my hands to a little like inside my my vest. Can I worm my hand inside my vest?
1 second.
In the meantime, I say, Asol, Asol, can you hear me?
I don't think restraint stops you from, if you're trying to like get an object out or something.
Right. That's what I'm hoping.
Your
it does.
speed is 0, which means you can't move from where you're at. Your
Right.
attack rolls against you have advantage, and you have disadvantage on any dexterity.
Okay. Oh, Scott, I think when you're that far away or facing away from your mic is when you're cutting out.
Yeah. Sorry, I was leaning, looking at the book.
Right.
So
Yeah, no problem. So I reach inside of my little vest and I retract my immovable rod and I squeeze it up alongside myself and click the button.
Turning on the immovable rod.
The
Smart.
immovable rod is now stuck, and it's with my incredible spatial awareness. I know that we're not like sitting on the ground anymore. This thing is in the air. I turn on my rod, hoping that it will fall back down. In our telekinesis, I tell you guys, I have activated the immovable rod. If it moves, this thing will tear right through its hide. I cannot reach Asol yet, but give me 6 seconds. And I think I can't do a hand of healing as a bonus action unless I'm attacking. It would have to be one of my flurries of blows. So I think that's the end of my turn.
all right, that'll bring us to Gil.
This sucks.
Damage on Calistrix for being in the body.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Goy.
Thanks, Corin.
That's right. I forgot about
You're
that part.
welcome. I got you. Don't worry.
Damage on Asol for being in the body.
6 points of poison damage to Calistric.
Okay.
Oh my god, I just saw your wounds. That takes us to Gil.
I'm not as bad as Asol.
Dude. I just hit it like.
That's Kaylin's motive right now.
I mean, it's getting hurt, which makes me feel like killing it might be the best thing to do here. The only problem is that it goes decently soon after mine. Let's just shoot out a Hail Mary, why don't we? I'm gonna target this thing again and command, I had told you to cease, and I'm going to cast Hold Monster on it. So I'll make it force that save. Please don't succeed.
17 is a success.
Beats it. If I had a nickel for every damn time. Yeah, I can't force it to reroll or anything today either, since I'm out of those, so that's all I've got. I will step back into cover.
Asol, death saving throw, please.
Yikes.
And at the end of your turn. Oh, that shouldn't have gone on Calistric. Sorry.
I'll take it.
Calistrix takes damage.
I'd rather take it than Asol.
Nope.
Yikes.
With I believe the last fading memory and cognitive thought Asol is just going to send a prayer out. And basically beg the lady, saying, I did everything to save you. Can you do anything to save me?
So that gives you a death save on top
Is it-
of the one that you failed.
Is it 1 or 2?
It's 1.
It's only 1? Okay. I thought it was 2.
Oh, I'm stressed off.
All right, so that will bring us to Kaylin.
Oh, pip pip cheerio! Going ahead and throwing daggers. Because
Yep.
that's what friends do. First attack. Hits it.
That will totally hit.
Second attack. Hits it. Wow. Third attack. Hits it.
All right.
Bonus action. Would you believe me if I told you he didn't have healing word?
I would believe it. I would definitely believe it.
Cool.
I got you next round if it takes that long.
Yeah, that's what I got.
All right. That'll bring us to Lorelei.
And what am I gonna do? I ain't gonna get eaten. I hit it again. Let's see. Anything stronger? Oh, look, my third level spells are fucking utility. Useless. Anyway, I am, as a free action, because we still have Homunculus with me, I'm just gonna hand him the wand of lightning bolts and say, all right, that the wand of magic missiles is empty. Use that one now. And I will use my action to cast Firebolt. Why
will
did
crit.
I have nice? I don't know
Yeah.
why I had advantage, but
Because he's restrained.
oh,
I'm holding him 30 feet in the air.
oh, okay. Cool.
Zot.
Nice. And I get an extra D8. Ooh,
Which would also double from the crit.
Oh, cool. Here
So-
go.
There you go.
Yeah. And then Homunculus goes right
46
after
off a
me.
cantrip, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
He gets to go right after me, and he's going to use 3 charges of the wand. Oh, get wrecked, stupid. So that's, and then I add 2 more of those.
The Lorelei sweep.
My God.
35. All right, that's all I got.
All right. Now, question: with him being restrained, is there a way for him to break free of your hold on him?
It does not say. It says you can try to move a huge or smaller creature. Target must succeed on a strength saving throw. You move it up to 30 feet in any direction within the spell's range. Until the end of your next turn, the creature has the restrained condition, and if you lift it in the air, it is suspended there. It falls at the end of your next turn unless you use this option on it again, and it fails the save again.
So there's no way to free himself from it since he failed. Okay, that's what I needed to know. And there's
So he is suspended for this round.
drop him and let the rod rip his head off.
Why would he drop
Oh,
him?
I mean, I didn't realize the rod
He's
was there,
going to
but kind
slam
of.
him to the ground.
I have to make apologies. I need to roll this because I just saw this trait of this creature. And it took lightning damage from a lightning bolt, correct? Last round?
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
From Vora?
No, from me.
And from me.
Oh, fuck.
No, this is a good thing, guys.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Potentially.
You can't say good and then take it back.
It's a wild magic lizard charged by lightning.
It why is that Calistric rolling that?
Yikes! I don't know.
No,
I
it
didn't
shouldn't have
know.
been Calistric. It's supposed to be you. It's supposed to be it making it.
Hey, well, it got a 1.
Con save. Hold on. Con save. Okay. So it took lightning from Vora once.
Mhm.
Who else did lightning to it?
Me. Well, technically,
you-
homunculi.
I thought you were doing firebolt.
I did firebolt, and then homunculus used the wand of lightning bolt.
Oh, okay. So another one from him, and that would be another con save. So when the homunculus hit it, it immediately regurgitates its swallowed creatures because it is susceptible for shock.
Oh. Well, you're welcome.
So it spits the two of them out within 10 feet of the creature, and I'm going to put them together because that makes
Hugging.
sense visually.
I'm holding on.
However, you
Unfortunately,
both
30
end
30
up
feet down.
falling
Oh, no.
and take.
Can you
Can I
feather
do
fall
slow
that
fall?
with a reaction?
I can slow fall.
If you can slow fall,
Yeah. I never get hurt falling anymore. I don't think.
Are you able to feather fall someone who's unconscious?
If I'm
so
holding on to them,
if you have a reaction to cast Featherfall, you can.
I don't
Does someone
have it.
have Featherfall prepared?
No.
I thought, I just figured we were going to be on the flying area, so I didn't really think about it.
I have Featherfall as a lunar spell that I can use once a day. Hold on, let me see if I can use them with a spell slot normally.
I was gonna say, I know you already used it once.
Is Featherfall a reaction?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Mhm.
believe
It's a reaction.
I think I also have Featherfall. Unless
Let's see, lunar.
Do you have it prepared?
I do.
Okay.
So if you would like to use your reaction and stop Asol from dying, you
Yeah,
can do
I
that.
guess.
Okay.
If
And
that's
Jack,
how
you-
his soul died, what's happened so far? If that's how it happened, I was gonna be so mad.
The
I have so many spell
anticlimax.
slots. It's fine. I'll cast Featherfall on Asol.
Okay. So Jack, your slow fall does what?
my slow fall
Yes,
reduces any
I
damage.
can use extra spell slots to do it for next time, just in case.
My slow fall reduces any damage I take by an amount equal to 5 times my monk level.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, so you easily avoid the 10 points of falling damage. So you both are prone on the ground,
you guys
but you
see,
are no longer blinded or restrained.
yeah, Asol's unconscious, and I'm fucked up, as fucked up as I've ever been.
Oh boy.
But still breathing.
Correct. So that would have been at the homunculus's turn that would have happened. He is still restrained. He has no range attack. And he just basically struggles against the restraint because there's no way to get out of it. It goes. So that brings us to Quinn's turn. And it looks pretty bad off.
Yeah, it's just sort of floating there. I'm gonna just let it go.
All right, so Jack, read to me what happens with the immovable rod. And
Okay. The iron rod has a button on one end. You can take an action to press the button, which causes the rod to become magically fixed in place. Until you or another creature takes an action to push the button again, the rod doesn't move, even if it defies gravity. The rod can hold up to 8,000 pounds of weight. More weight causes the rod to deactivate and fall. A creature can take an action to make a DC 30 strength athletics check, moving the fixed rod up to 10 feet on a successful check.
but there's nothing about taking damage.
Nope.
At that point, it's just up to creativity.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to adjudicate. So this thing is got no fly speed, no way to stop himself. He's going to take 3d10 damage just from the fall, or 3d6 damage. And he has a grand total of 11 hit. So I'm just going to say this immovable rod rips through his throat. So as you let him go, the creature begins to fall, except his neck moves in this very strange arrangement, something inside of it that eventually rips through just behind his head through, and he falls to the ground and is dead. And the immovable rod is just covered in gore, sitting 30 feet in the air.
I'm like looking at my hands, like I don't think telekinesis can do that. All right. Well,
However, we're not out of combat. Yes.
Right. I didn't do anything on my turn other than not do anything.
Right.
I just did not hold him. So I didn't use a magic action.
Right.
So I am going to move my 50 feet. With Soul, and I am going to administer a potion of healing.
Perfect. And that'll take us out of initiative.
Ooh. And again, swimming into view is my face. You really have to stop meeting like this.
Thank you, little brother. It hurts a little bit.
Asol, it's just a regular healing potion?
Yes, just a regular one. It's 2d4.
I will gain 7 hit points.
Every time you pop up, you're weaker and weaker.
Asol sits up and immediately checks his surroundings and sees if there's any other noise, any other complaints.
It's and okay, the creature's gone. It's gone.
I'd like to do a medicine check on the heartbeat of the Lady of Pain.
Give me a medicine check.
16.
It is definitely weakening, and you can see in the next chamber, and I use the term chamber very specifically, you do see a coagulated pool of her blood.
Asol is going to cast a 3rd level cure wounds on himself.
Okay.
As he doesn't think she's in any innate danger. Healing himself 23 hit points.
Are you able to do that again for our friend who you almost got killed, Asol?
Without even looking, we'll do the same to Calistrix. And while he does that, he is pulling out the piece of the rod that he has. 39 hit points to Cal.
Nice.
And I'm going to use the Rod of 7 Parts to attempt to cast Commune.
Okay. And what does Commune give you?
You contact a deity or divine proxy and ask up to 3 questions that can be answered with yes or no. You must ask your questions before the spell ends. You receive a correct answer for each question. Divine beings aren't necessarily omniscient, so you might receive unclear as an answer if a question pertains to information that lies beyond the deity's knowledge. In a case where one word answer could be misleading or contrary to the deity's interest, the DM might offer a short phrase as an answer instead. If you cast the spell more than once before finishing a long rest, 25% chance of it failing.
Okay. What are your questions? Are you thinking?
Yes.
Sorry, that's a lot of silence.
Sorry. Yeah. No, I know. I know. The first question, I get 3. First question: are you okay?
No. And it's very faint and weak.
Second question: if we get the rod back to Sigil, will that fix you?
Unclear.
Third and
Ooh.
final question: was this Vecna's doing?
Yes.
Ooh.
Dun, dun.
Oh, she's so angry.
Asol is going to stand up and look around at everyone and say, I do apologize, but I don't know what to do.
Can't you
Well,
heal
We
her?
have. I've tried. And Asol will follow Gil over towards the blood. And I'm going to do a medicine check on this. Attempting to give myself guidance.
Okay. As you give yourself guidance and you look down at this blood, go ahead and make the roll.
Yes, 1 second.
I think you're on Kalen.
Yeah, it's not letting me select a soul as my person I'm targeting. It's okay. I'll just throw a d4. 18 medicine check.
So this does look like an active wound that potentially could be healed.
Learning from my previous mistakes. I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out 5 potions of healing and uncork them all and pour them into the blood. As I am not going to target her with a spell again.
Interesting.
Ah!
All right. So
So 5 potions. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's funny.
That will be plus 10. So 41 hit points of healing potions into the blood.
So as you do that, you feel her resurge and you all feel this pulsing kind of pick up a little pace. And in your connection to your goddess, you hear her voice. Now get us home.
I will pull the second part of the rod out of my pack, the one that makes fucking portals, and I give it to Asol.
There you go. And in the bond, I go, here, this is the thing that was making the spell jamming ship teleport around. It makes really big portals. You make portals. Figure it out.
It also makes your teeth itch.
It makes my teeth itch. His are fine.
Planar Wanderer feat. You know the direction of the last planar portal you used while you and the portal are on the same plane of existence. So I know the exact location of where the portal we came in here is.
Right.
I'm going to attempt to use this rod to make a portal 5 feet in front of that portal.
That portal's closed.
You
Well,
did
it
close
was-
it, remember?
It was close
Oh,
by
yeah.
him, so maybe
Yep.
he can open it.
Right.
But it's like indefinitely closed because time don't work here.
We don't know. So yes, you can easily open a portal right there where in the astral sea where you guys are.
And yet again, with guidance, I will attempt to grab the closed portal and rip it open.
Make that roll.
I
With
gotta watch you. Can't wait to.
guidance.
Ugh.
That is a 13.
13. And you need a 20, don't you?
So you are
Um,
unable to open it. Does anybody have anything?
Trying to think of all the times I used my forced reroll.
Have an
Since we
immovable
came
rod.
Kaylin,
Stuck to the ceiling, isn't it?
I'm gonna.
He
go
would have
over.
been able to go get it.
Kaylin would have
Mike,
had. Kaylin could have given enhance ability. Would have been the only thing Kaylin could have done. Which I would argue he would have done.
Sure.
Pretty dire, yeah.
So that will just. It would have given me advantage. So I will reroll just the d20.
Well, there you go.
Ah.
There it is.
Wow. That is amazing.
I guess you could say someone's patron on the other side really wanted us to get through.
So Asol reaches in, opens that portal, and the minute you open that portal back up, you feel this same wave of energy that opened and you were standing.
We're not catching any of that.
Is the bottom of your microphone turned towards big dots?
Yes.
Or small dots? Sorry, small dots.
Big dots.
Okay. Because that's sometimes what happens to mine. If I
Yeah.
turn it towards the small dots, it stops picking me up.
So I just lean back. So I'll lean in and re-say this, and then we'll move on from there. So as you open this portal, you feel that same rush of energy when this portal was last opened. And the rush comes from behind you, but emanates out into the chamber inside the sanctum. And you turn around instinctively, and the floating dead goddess is gone.
Oh,
What do you do?
Are we successful?
only one way to find out. I go in.
Asol starts silently weeping and will attempt to cast guidance on himself. What connection do I feel?
Death.
You no longer have the immediate proximity of her. This feels more normal.
And Asol will walk through the portal.
Everybody following?
Yeah.
As you step back through the portal, we'll take this opportunity to go on break. We'll be back.
Man.
We're going to refresh our drinks and be back.
Crisis
That was
1 of
plus
72
D20.
averted.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, we are back. We are Dicey Decisions. This is our Twist of Fate campaign. Our heroes have just recovered the second piece of the Rod of Seven Parts, and in the process, potentially saved the Lady of Pain from desolation. As you step through the portal, you realize you are all standing back in the sanctum, and standing there looking very dumbfounded are the Wizards 3. However, as you all step back through, you notice that Asol is not with you.
Oh. Oh, the lady must have taken it.
Special audience time.
And
Is the portal still open or is it closed?
as soon as the last one of you steps through, it shuts.
Mm.
Oh,
Y'all saw him come through first, yes?
yes.
He stepped through, I think, second or third in the group. So there are some of you that saw him step through, but he never arrived on your side of the portal that you're currently on.
They say nobody goes into or out of Sigil without the lady's permission.
He may be.
Oh, maybe he's been
Visited.
exiled.
I think it's the opposite.
What just happened? Morton Kanan said.
Oh, I whip around.
Oh,
A lot.
yeah. So the Lady of Pain was almost dead, but we saved her in the Astral Sea, and I think we put her back, probably.
And he looks down, and you see Tasha and Lady Silverhand. They're all looking at their own bodies. They're like, "We're fine. What happened? We're fine."
What happened
you
to
soup?
you?
We fixed it.
Well, we were invaded by Vecna and his forces.
Oh.
Ta-da!
We uninvaded you.
We fixed it.
Time magic.
And they both rush over to windows and they're looking out.
What kind of forces were there with Vecna?
Well, there were many demons.
Yeah, that
I-
sounds right.
We
I
saw many
have-
portals before we left. Were they coming through these portals?
Yes, he figured out a way to break into Sigil. It had happened once before in history, but the lady rebuked him. I don't know what was different.
She was on the other side this time.
Yes.
What do you mean she was on the other side?
It was almost like she had been forced into the realm with us.
Oh, this
Floating
this
bucket.
the looks that come over the three of them, and they exchange glances with each other. You're seeing very high level, high powerful wizards be scared.
I have a theory as to why everything's gone back to normal.
Wait,
It-
you're missing someone.
Yep.
Yes, about that. Mind we...
And at that time, let's just do a little cutscene here. So if the rest of you besides Corin will take off your headsets.
Oh.
You and the lady are standing on top of the spire looking at the city of Sigil surrounding you. And she is silent and staring at her domain. You can tell she senses your presence there, but she is obviously spending time assessing Sigil as she stands here. Do you do or say anything?
What form is she in? Is she in equal size to me? Is she still larger than life?
So scale-wise, I've got a picture here. She is not the huge size she was on the astral plane.
Yeah.
She's more this size to a normal humanoid that you can see in this picture, right?
Heard.
So-
Asol would simply look up at her and say, "You don't have to do this alone."
And without even changing her, she doesn't move. She's still staring straight out at Sigil, and she says, "I didn't. I know this now."
I know that you believe everything happens for a purpose, and it is simply your job to make sure what is supposed to happen happens. But that was not supposed to happen.
No, it was not. And that was all him. I beat him back from taking control of the multiverse once before. However, he found a way to take us right back to the moment of my success and snatch it from me. Almost killing me in the process. I will guard Sigil, as I always have. However, his power is gaining. He is growing. And you could tell she is afraid. I cannot see beyond the walls of Sigil. Sigil is my charge. But I need you to finish this. I need you to take the fight to him. For the sake of the entire multiverse. And she finally turns and looks at you and she says, "You know how much I detest worship. However, your faith in me has connected us. And I will give as much power as I can to you through that connection as you continue the fight against the Whispered One."
Just know you have already done more than enough to help me. But if we are going to truly take the fight to him, this is not a one man job. This is not a one god job.
Well, perhaps you and your friends will figure out how to gather the forces necessary. I was going to stand here and berate you and go down and smack that lady around who keeps opening portals inside her mansion, but I see the necessariness of it.
All I ask is for the passage to do what we must.
I will safeguard against this happening again. But he will have other tricks up his sleeve. As much as we have learned from this, he has learned from it as well. Do not underestimate him.
I don't want to fathom estimating him at all.
Unfortunately, till this is solved, you have no choice.
Understood. I know you rebuke what I am, who I am. But know that my faith in you is in your beliefs and not your power. While your power is mighty, I stand with your beliefs and know that I will do whatever is necessary to keep this place and the multiverse safe. For I lead by your example.
Just beware. That is a very lonely path.
I am aware.
And in that moment, as you answer her, you're standing back where you would have come through the portal. Come back to us, everybody. Jack, if you can hear us, come back.
Hello.
So you
Did I
are
hear you?
all standing
ahead.
there arguing with the Wizards 3 as they said, "Where is you are missing one?" And then within seconds, he is standing there next to you as
There-
if he just stepped through the portal.
He's right here.
Oh,
And Mordenkainen kind of squints his eyes and is looking at Asol.
I slap him over the head with my broom really hard.
Slap Asol?
Yeah, just bonk him on the head with the end of my broom. He feels real.
Is he broken?
I pinch him.
We are not done.
With,
This was just the start. He is growing in power and we need to hurry.
I mean, how do we go faster?
Begin preparations to move on to the next fragment of the wand.
Mordenkainen nods at that.
However, yes, Lauren.
A soul can do the thing he did last time, right? We can just figure out what plane it's on and go from there.
I pull up the second piece of the rod. Do I get any vision?
You do not.
I do not see. Yeah, Asol will hand it over to Gil.
Maybe they should go together. Snap them together.
Do we have any crazy glue?
Perhaps they will bind on their own. Magic items are strange.
I think it's quite literally made for this.
Well, I'll hold out the other piece towards, like, Quinn. Go ahead.
I don't.
I have it. Asol will pull
I-
it out. Attempt to put it together.
They do not snap together.
I'm not getting anything. Anyone?
I'll pick it up.
Nothing.
Kalen will extend his hand.
It just feels yucky.
Galen grabs it. Nothing.
Sheepishly hot potatoes it over to Quinn.
I'll sort of just like wrinkle his nose and hold on to it for a second.
Nope, just feels yucky.
I'm backing
No,
way.
go like
up.
this.
Alestrix.
I'm like,
And I just kind of like
I've already,
I just
we've
sort of
already
hang- I'm
gone.
like, you think you need to take this?
Who you handing it to?
You.
Pick it up, Cal.
You're the last one left, unfortunately.
Pick it up. I'll pick
It really sucks. I don't like holding this at all.
I'll take it.
So as you touch it, you definitely feel its power course through you, and you have a vision. Let me pull up a picture here real quick.
I don't
Oh,
feel anything.
Picture.
Drop it.
Okay, if you say that, then that's what happens.
You
Okay.
feel nothing?
He says he feels nothing.
Yeah.
So we've already been through Vora and Asol, and none of us felt anything.
I told you I don't want to go back.
Pick it
So
up.
you did feel something.
I mean,
There are
Asol just
armies.
literally went inside his dying god to grab a piece of the rod. Like we're
Alestrix.
confronted her painful history. I mean, we're all probably gonna have to do something that sucks.
Spider
Asol is
dragons.
going.
Spider dragons.
Asol is going to walk in front of Calistrix, blocking his vision of everyone else, and look down at you and say, "This is beyond what we want at this point. This is for the sake of the multiverse. If we do not do this, quite literally, everyone will suffer. Why is it us? I could not tell you. But it is our responsibility to do this." Asol will reach down and pick up the rod and kind of shove it in your chest.
Can anyone see into my brain and watch with me?
I don't think that's how brains work.
Lady Illustral says, I can.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Gil just silently cast Detect Thoughts.
Oh, actually, I can. Actually, hold on.
Great.
A lot of people can.
Let's all watch
That
this
is not
together.
something I can do.
I have my medallion of thoughts. Yes,
So I'm in.
me too. I'm gonna put my hand on Cal's arm, kind of in a not quite comforting but supportive way.
You all told me that we will kill whatever comes, but there are armies, literal armies, will be hunting me. Very well. Hand me the stone. I'll take the rod that Asol has practically shoved through my chest. 2 hands, gritting my teeth.
And this image comes to your brain.
Ooh.
And you immediately recognize it from the Mornland in Corvair. An ancient battlefield.
Anything else? Do I hear anything, smell anything, any movement?
No, that this is again just a vision that comes to you.
Okay. Do you see it?
It's just like you described when you told me about where you're from.
This is where
So that would be a Colossus Warforged that is a wreck from a past war. And you would recognize that you have fought battles in this area in your
this is the
past.
last place I was. In Corvair. They call it the Mournlands for a reason. The ground weeps with the dead. Battles have been fought over this land for, as far as I know, forever. The air is thick with the spirits of the fallen soldiers. I do not want to return, but if we must. Did you see it? Do you see it?
I did.
Yes.
If I can go back where I went back, you can do this with us behind you.
Take this from me.
Asol, take it back.
If it grants you any reprieve, as much as it is somewhat improper to say in the moment, we were only in the etheric sea for an hour or two at most.
I turned
Theoretically.
to the three. How long were we gone? To you in this time?
Well, that's kind of complicated, Mornicaden says, because we were doing a whole bunch of things. I was on death's door, Tasha was injured, and then all of a sudden you popped back and we were standing here just fine. So time's kind of not
Okay,
definable right now.
hold on a second. The three of the most powerful wizards in the entire fucking universe die to this dude. How
That
the
we're
fuck
missing.
are our 7 schmucks supposed to kill him?
Well, you have the first most powerful wizard.
Quinn?
That's
No.
Oh.
Quint's not even a wizard. That hurt my feelings, Lorelei.
What's the difference?
Damn. I look at Quinn.
Look,
no. What's the difference?
it isn't about any one of us.
It's probably more about the rod and the bell and the everything else.
The lady.
Tasha's like, it could be about the speck of dust. We don't know what it's about. In the end, something will work and he will be defeated or not. But we can't stop trying.
No, we in fact should begin trying to reach our next destination and begin making preparations.
If we could travel silently or invisibly, we would be more effective, I think. Can we do this?
Yes.
In Corvair, we could be dodging raging battles. We could be flitting between the skirts of multiple armies.
But with you there to guide us, we'll know exactly where we're going.
I?
You're from there.
Yes, but I don't know where this rod would be.
I didn't know where it was when
When
we were
you
in
were
the
when you
tunnels.
were holding the rod, the image that it showed you is where it is.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
I know where the statue is that I saw. It's hard to miss. It is enormous.
If it were to help you, I'd possibly, well, I don't know how many I could get with it, but I'm sure it could be a divided effort. I could make many of us hard to perceive. so we could travel
Yes.
somewhat undetected.
Good. And speed, very fast.
And you have knowledge.
Can we... I look at Asol, his body just riddled with cuts and bruises. Can we rest first?
Yes, we need to at least take a day.
It says, I at least need a meal or two.
To rest would be appropriate.
Very well. With you...
Let us rest and do some research on this. See what I can discern.
Do you know of Eberron and of the land of Corvair where this battle, where we shall go? I look at Quinn. Do you know of the Eberron world?
I mean, by name and reputation, but actually, I don't think I've ever been there.
Asol?
I am aware of this place, yes. And I know that you do not have fond memories of it. But you do not need to fear. There is quite literally nothing you could do to stop me from saving you.
I do not fear death at all. I fear slavery once again and being forced to kill and kill and kill.
We won't let that happen. Do you trust us?
I will tell you, I am so sick of killing. I don't want to do it anymore, but I know we must do this job, this task. Of course, I trust you to do your best and to protect one another and to do everything we can. We will do our very best, but I've seen what this world offers, and it is relentless. But we must. Again, if we can go quickly and quietly, this is our best option.
Yes.
We go directly for the giant colossus. Lady Silverhand, could you show them all a picture of what this vision was of?
Yeah, she conjures up an illusion and shows that imagery that you see there.
This thing stands several hundred feet high.
Do people usually live in the...
It is a construct that drives itself. These things, this one, there are many dead ones, but they have consciousness within them. There are many sizes. The one that...
It's not like a house or anything.
No, this is not a machine that one would drive. It is like in Mechanus, the machines drive themselves.
Perhaps this one was powered by a fragment of what we are searching for.
I do not know what powers these... The ones that are the size of people like us are called warborn, warforged. They are living sentient beings that are made of metal and sometimes stone, bits of the earth forged by each other and brought, not born, but brought to life with the consciousness inside. And the strange gods that live within people's minds and the telepathy that people can read one another's minds in this place, so we can be detected mentally unless we are shielded in some way. This is what brought me here. I look aside, like you can tell this is a struggle for me. I was sent to assassinate someone, and I believe it exploded. Vora found me, shunted into another world, dying. I do not know if this thing sent me or if it died when I struck it. That it is a world full of magics that are different, and we are trained from children to kill, and nothing but to kill. Do you understand why the hardest thing for me ever would be to return to this place? These marks on my neck will begin glowing when I return, and they will know exactly where I am.
Then we just need to be faster.
We also have 3 of the most powerful wizards in the multiverse here. Is there
Take
a way
these
to
off.
disrupt that?
Take them off. Get rid of them. I do not know how.
Yeah, we've got to be able to dispel that, right?
Mordenkainen, Tasha, Silver, yeah?
They're all looking at Calistrick.
I'm going to join in with them.
Especially since
More
he's more
than-
powerful
I'm
than all
like
of them.
pulling
Yeah.
my shirt all the way off. Like you can see them. They wrap completely around. It is a mark of ownership. I do not know exactly what it says, but remove
Make an-
it. Take my skin with it. Peel it off, and then put it back on.
Arcana check?
You can make an Arcana check. Mordenkainen is just kind of inspecting the ruins. Lady Illustrial is doing
Nope.
the same. Tasha is she says, "Hey, any magic can be broken, yes?"
That's what I think. I got a 23 on my Arcana check while I am also
Daddy
investigating.
So it could possibly be dispelled in some way, depending on the level of magic that created it.
I mean, I have a feeling somebody here can cast a spell at a real high level.
Little brother,
Give me-
can you
Give me
take
until
care
the
of it?
morning.
I
I
will.
mean,
Oh,
I'm not a spell slot.
Mordenkainen steps back. See, your friend here can do it.
Oh, but you can't?
I just defaulting to the most powerful wizard.
Yeah, correct. You just helped save a god and is a little out of juice, so maybe you could give it a try,
Maybe I was fighting the horde of infestation in
Pick a
Sigil.
struggle, Mordenkainen.
How about in the
Okay.
morning?
Well,
How about in the morning?
while everybody is arguing,
In the morning.
I'm gonna put my hand on Cal's shoulder and I'm gonna cast Windwalk on him and let him go be a cloud for a little while.
So you
I
turn
may not
Calistrick-
come back. I go out the window and am gone.
All right.
Before the evening closes, just a quick shopping thing. I would like to purchase an arcane focus +1. If I can find one for 300 gold. At least that's what it was listed as.
I would love to replace my potion of greater. Actually, let me see. Do I have it?
Y'all got money from that mission?
No, I've just
I'm
had
broke.
money.
No, I'm broke. Never mind. Yeah,
I've been
I have
sitting on
18
money.
silver, so I'm not getting a potion of greater.
No, she didn't pay you?
Damn.
Thanks, bro. Bye.
Huh. Are they not called arcane focuses in 2024?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm
They
just
are.
defaulting. Could be like a wand +1 or like a staff +1 or something like that.
I know in 2024 it was Arcane Grimoire
Wait,
Mm.
was the magic item.
if we were back at our
Hmm.
place, we're making those. I have some. in my
He's not
Just
looking
a-
for basic. He's
No.
looking
Right.
for.
Specifically imbued, because I've
Sorry.
been waiting maybe for a potential staff, but I'm getting to the point where like I want one now because
Did you just call my
Sabers
stuff
suck.
basic?
Yes.
I'm not finding it in Fantasy Grounds, but it doesn't seem like I'm able to search all the right things. So
I'm looking in the actual DMG on paper.
You guys are looking. Vora, would you have told me how long this spell lasts?
No.
So,
It's
do
like
you know
sending
how long
something
it lasts?
until I stop it. Hold on, let me look.
They are called arcane focuses. I just can't
It's
find.
8
Yes.
hours.
Oh,
Wow. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take the whole 8 hours then. I guess I could kind of tell when it's starting to wear off and float back. I will have seen some amazing things flying around Sigil and the Borderlands, right? Borderlands? Outer lands?
The Outlands. If you would have gone out there.
Yeah, 8 hours of just floating.
Felt
I
like
don't know
you.
why it's not coming up at all in my search on Fantasy Grounds. It's just called an arcane focus.
that's what I found for the not +1 in the book. It's just arcane focus, and then it lists like orb, staff, wand.
Okay, hold on a second.
I don't think there is such thing as an Arcane Focus +1 in 2024.
That's
Is
what I'm
what-
saying.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I'm cooked.
That's what I'm saying is I don't think it exists in this version.
For sorcerer, it's a Bloodwell vial. I have a +2 Bloodwell vial. It's
Is that
mine.
like-
Yeah.
A +1
It's an art-
wand.
It's an Arcane Grimoire is what the 2020 the 5th edition one was called for wizards. That gives you the +2 attack and spell save.
What is it?
Arcane Grimoire.
We could do this
Must be a
later.
wondrous item.
Well, I understand we can do this later. I just, I don't know why it's not showing up. I'm looking in all possible.
Arcane Grimoire is from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
That's not 2024,
Correct.
which is why it's not coming up. Yeah. So, not sure. Let me look into that, Miller. I'll have to get back to you about that.
No problem.
Asol is going to, kind of as the conversation is dying down, kind of just go back to his portal to his house back in Neverwinter.
Okay.
I will.
And is going to go take an 8-hour pass out session.
Research
down.
Eberron. Yay.
All right. So with that, as everybody begins to head in their own directions, planning for a night's rest and to come back in the morning, the Wizards 3 said they will try to figure out if they can break this markings on your friend's neck, and before you leave, if it will help, or maybe we can possibly, if we might not be able to remove it, we might be able to temporarily hide it for a period of time. We will see what we can come up with.
If we didn't have roving bands of mercenaries chasing us all the time, it would probably be a little easier to do what we go to do.
That is understandable. As usual, the mansion is available to you if you wish.
I'm going home.
I figured as much.
Do you not like hanging out
After-
with us?
After
I love hanging out with you guys. Shit's just fucked right now, and I have people I need to talk to.
Vora's gonna find a place by a window and see if she can keep an eye on Cal. She's gonna
Just
call
one of the many clouds.
call Guinevere so that she can snuggle up with her and just look at the sky.
Are we still connected through Raries?
At this
probably not
moment-
at this point.
At this moment, you are, but not through the whole night, right?
Right. Oh, well, then,
It was
Laura, you
gone
can keep tab
after
on
an
me.
hour, I think. I think it's an hour.
Okay. Yeah. So once you've been back long enough that it's gone. And as you find your place to bed down and rest, that is where we will end tonight's episode. Feel free to level up.
Oh, welcome to level 13.
Level 13, folks. All right.
I don't think I've
So
ever been level 13 before.
what I've heard is that you guys
Exciting.
are planning on doing some research as you go back to your places and whatnot for figuring out what you know about Corvair and Eberron, as well as some research about trying to stifle the markings on Calistric in hopes to either remove or repress them. Anything else? Anybody?
I'm gonna be studying the marks specifically. That's what I'm gonna be focusing on. Definitely.
Excellent.
And also at some point I'm gonna need to grab Lorelei for a conversation, but that doesn't have to happen tonight.
All right.
Same
we can-
thing for Asol. Gil will be going to his abode at some point.
So we will have all the RP conversation before you guys head off on your next mission, and we can be chatting in the Discord also about any other research you guys want to do before next session.
Oh, I get a 4th level spell! Oh my god!
All right, everybody, we are Dicey Decisions. This is our Twist of Fate campaign. Come join us on Monday this week for Jack's Zeros to Heroes campaign that plays on Monday nights on the stream. Also, we've been doing weekly one-shots. We had one last night where we did a Learn to Play Daggerheart with some people that hadn't played it yet, and that was a whole lot of fun. We'll be doing some more of those weekly one-shots. Join us on our Discord, and you can come play with us on those one-shots if you're interested in joining us and our streaming community. So we'd love to have you. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.
Good night, everybody.